Okay, we're playing Anonymous from the United States, and we're going to open up with the Caracan. Early F4 is something that's not very often seen, and here I usually play this, which is an interesting move. So he just put his pawn chain on this. I'm just going to challenge him this way. Yes, that's what I want. And now the knight's going to end up on f5. Okay, the decision. I think usually we take here. Just thinking whether we play this move. No, we don't, because he's going to crack us with f5. I think g6 has to be played anyway. If g4, we actually just check on h4. Okay. So now we're going to do this way. It's a little bit delicate. Of course he does that because if he didn't, I would push the pawn on and forcing the bishop away. But now I can actually take this way. And maybe start putting pressure with the queen on b6 and the knight on c6. Put pressure on the center. Actually, queen b6 first may have been more accurate, because, mind you, if he starts playing b3, then he's going to weaken his diagonal here. Okay, should we shut the door by playing this or not? Let's just play here first. Now the queen having moved, now make g4 not possible. Let's go in there. But if he wants to give the bishop on white squares, we are fine with this. Okay, well, that's predictable, but he's got a weak square here, and we're going to get in. The knight later can go here and there. The rook can go on c8, so it's putting a fair bit of pressure. What's the way to do this? How about just this? That's a little bit passive, I think, but I played it. Castling would have been a good idea. Castling and then king b8, and stick the rook on. How about we try that? Put the rook on the g file. Pawn g3, pawn h4, rook g3. That might be an interesting plan. We're gonna have to play. He wants to get on a6 to swap queens. Do we mind that? How about this? Now we're gonna move king b8 quickly. Now we have to be careful that he doesn't move the knight somewhere and stick the rook on. Yeah, that's what he wants to do. Rook on c3. So let's go back down here with a potential threat on d4, but this has to go here now. Yes. This has to come here. b4 is a critical move here. Yes. Let's just play rook g6 here. Double up on the g file, which is where our play comes from. Now, rook here, we play this way now. We seal the g3 square. We can't take on d4 because we stay stuck with the pin now. Although knight takes c2, an interesting queen sacrifice, followed by rook takes check here. As long as the knight is on the back rank, there are themes. Unfortunately, we don't get g1 for the rook once we sack the queen. Yeah, very absorbing situation. So we put pressure on this potential exchange sacrifice here, so that should put pressure on him. He wants to push here, obviously, but he can never threaten at this stage to take on a6 because of we taking on b1. The knight here is actually not helping him at all. Rook here. Okay, can we just snatch that pawn? Then we come back and then we push h3. We're always threatening the exchange here. Yeah, very predictable. We just simply go back here. Not here. We just go here. There's no big panic. He's going down on time, which is good to see. Queen here. Let's play something a little bit unusual to see how he reacts to it. Doubling up the rook. I don't know how helpful this is going to be for him, but he's short of time, so we create multiple threats. We take here. Oh, is he sure of this? Pawn on. If rook takes c6, pawn takes c6. He drops back. Okay, well now we take this one. We're threatening to take here with a great effect, but this is really causing him a lot of trouble. The material is lost on that side here, and he hasn't quite got enough. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. I think rook takes c6 might have been a little bit stronger. So now potentially this pawn goes there. Queen goes back on f1. We're used to this. How about taking this one? The queen can take h3. Now the rook is on. It's going to have to do something about the rook. The rook probably should go back on. If the rook goes down, there's checkmate in one. Oh dear.